Hi, I'm Litvarski and today we're going to upgrade my warp engine card to an 060. This is an this is a turbo card for Amiga 4000 or 3000, which originally had an 68040 CPU, but it is upgradable to an 060 with an special adapter. And this is what we're going to do today. So here is the warp engine card. Here's the CPU obviously, and here's the clock crystal or an oscillator. I think it's an oscillator. One peculiar thing here is that you have these three what do you call these, plastic holders which hold the memory in place actually. So there's something broken here, and the guy who I bought this from had these three plastic holders 3D printed, and they hold the memory in place now. And they seem to work. But anyway, this is the CPU, and I'm going to use this nice little tool to remove it. Yes, some of these pins can go through here. Yeah, now it clicks completely. And now it's almost completely off. Right. So that's the 040. So we will plug this adapter in. Yeah, in the bottom you have the same pins as the 040, and in the top you have the pins or the holes for the 060, obviously. So we'll put this in place. Like that, and you see there's no room left. Pretty much it went very well. There's a little space here, but and this is the CPU I bought for my warp engine. So here, let's see if you can see the text. Right. So this is the revision 6 CPU. With the mask 71E41J. It seems to be made in Malaysia. So this we will plug in here. Yep. Okay. That was quick. Yeah. That's in place. Okay, so the warp engine is now upgraded, so it's an 060 CPU. But the problem I have is that or how do you call it a problem? The oscillator is 40 megahertz, and the adapter actually doubles this frequency, meaning that this will run at 80 megahertz. So even though I've got the Revision 6 CPU, I will need cooling for this. So here I have this heatsink. In Finnish you call these hedgehogs. And then I bought a small fan for this. So this is a small fan, and let's see. Really, don't I have a Molex adapter here at all? Right, so what happened next during the recording was that I opened the package of the fan and tried to install it through the heatsink by having the screws go between the fins of the heatsink. So the screws were just too short to do anything, and also I was missing a Molex adapter, so I couldn't install the whole thing to my 4000. So this is what I did. So what I did was I took some wire and I put some wire through the holes of this fan, and I bent a few of these fins here and here. In every corner I bent these fins so that the wire goes beneath the kind of like beneath the fin, and this seems to hold the fan quite well together. I mean, holds the fan to the heatsink. So this is what I did, and also I got this Molex adapter. So this goes, well, I can install that later because now we can yeah, just one small thinking moment. It's always good to think about what you're doing. So I'm going to install this heatsink with the fan onto here, and it will be but which direction do I want the cable to go? This I have to double check first. Right, so I want the cable to go this way, from here to here. So let's take the tape off and glue this thing together. Like that. So now it's in place, the heatsink with the fan. So we can go install the whole thing. It's quite heavy duty looking because it's so, with the adapter it makes the whole thing so high. But yeah, next I'll install this thing and we'll see about some results. Right, so this is my workbench, and let's first run which Amiga. So basically here we see it's an 060 processor with an 80 MHz and revision 6, just like expected. Those were the what changed here, and then let's run sysinfo. I don't have a better tool for looking at the speed of my machine, but so it seems this is about 63 MIPS and 60,000 dry stones, more than 3 times faster than an 040 with 25 MHz. Next, let us check some games that could utilize the 060. I mean, I had the 060 before, but this is 80 MHz versus 50 MHz. Oh yeah, the controls are a bit different. Yeah, this Doom runs super smoothly. Oh come on. Yeah, this seems to run fine. So let's just go to exit and yep, this runs fine. Yeah, of course because I use RTG, I should first do change the workbench to a easier to handle for the Amiga. So let's not use the RTG for workbench, and next let's see how Payback plays. So here I use the minimum resolution. Oops. Oh yeah, this is in Finnish. Sorry about that. The translation is a bit funny. So we should go to south. You can see the map. Let's take that car. Well, okay, it seems to run. So. That works. Okay. That's payback. So there's the Click Boom version and the Amibay, and I take the Amibay version because the mouse look seems to work better. But anyway, the problem here is that there's not enough speed. There are too many slowdowns here. So this opening screen, this is very jerky because there's lots of polygons to write or on the screen. But when I look behind me, then this works very well. I can watch this to this direction, but not to this direction. So even though it's 80 megahertz, I haven't been able to get this properly working so that it would be nice to play. Here's a room that is quite jerky as well. Smaller areas seem to work a little bit better. Not very well. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Most of these 060 games which I have seem to work fine, but Quake is too heavy, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I have nothing else to add, so that's it, and Thanks for watching.